what hurdles kind of keep you up at night, up at night in order to reach that goal?
So we are at this point around 10,000 active users and 8,000 daily conversations. So at the year mark, where we would, what would be a success? I think it would be like 100,000 active users, 100,000 um, daily conversations would be a success. Um, so we are going to keep working hard for that. But I see. I don't usually have. I really don't believe in goals. I actually believe in like going towards the right, taking the right path, and going towards the right direction. And as long as you are in the right direction, you don't need those like big number goals or anything like that. And I prefer like just make sure that we are always advancing. Make sure that we have this graph that is up to up and right, always going up and always going, as the time goes on. And and that's the goal. And as long as we improve our product, as long as we make it better and keep working on it, I think we are going to continue to see this growth. But yeah, 100 and 100 is like probably something that we would be really happy to see. Yeah.
And what necessarily is like keeping you up at night that could hold you back from like achieving that goal?
Keeping me at night. That's probably the toughest question. What keeps me at night?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's a great question.
Like when you're doing this,
Yeah.
what stresses you out most about it?
I think one of the things that we always have to worry about if you are building an AI product is if the model companies like OpenAI, Claude, or
Mm,
Google's Gemini. What if they built your own product, right? That's like the biggest danger. But I feel like this market is still too small for them. They are more focused on the consumer market, and they're focused on all these huge goals like AGI, super
yeah.
intelligent, like all this stuff. But there's always a possibility that OpenAI might just do their own similar product, and then that would actually make it very hard for us to compete with them. But my guess is that they're probably not going to be able to invest in that. Like, right? So when I was like a really small company, still growing Jotform, Google actually released Google Forms, and that was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, just Google just cloned my product. What do I do?
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
put it in Google Drive. Like millions of people use Google Drive. 100 million people use Google Drive, right? But the thing is, like, Google Forms is not a big thing for Google. It's just a minor feature that probably has like a small team, much smaller. Like Jotform has 700 employees. Google Forms, I don't know, maybe it has a small team behind it, and they are not really building any features. They're just making sure they have this, small, easy. It's actually not bad, but it's
No, it's a
just
fine
it
product.
doesn't have any
Yeah.
features, but it's still
Yeah.
good. It's very useful. So I would guess. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But always, if you are building AI products, like and if your AI product is just an improvement over what the LLMs have, like you're always in, like LLMs can just add that feature, and then suddenly it's much harder for you to compete. And in our case, like we are more in B2B, businesses use our product, and LLMs are more focused on consumer. So I don't. I'm not really losing any sleep, but just try to find a good answer for you.